Yo, what's going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys and fangirls, and of course, as always, people of humanity, otakus and hikikomori's out there. This is Mr. Nintendo's 23rd 2011, aka Mania Wolverine. Of course, you guys are the rest of interest on Twitter channel, follow me Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And about a day or two ago, I heard about this little thing that was going on the subreddit saying that this is still indeed with the fallout of still people after almost 2 weeks almost. And this Wednesday will probably be about 2 weeks, Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know. The time you're seeing this video will probably be 2 weeks, I don't know. There are still Pokemon fans, such as myself, that are a little bit sad, disappointed, triggered, and are just completely angry and enraged and upset as all fucking hell that Pokemon Company and Game Freak, I don't know which one's more important, but they both probably are, or just Junichi Masuda and Shigeru Omori, excuse me, they decided to cut less than, I think, only 200 Pokemon, or it's going to be 150 or less. So it's going to be either 150 or 200 Pokemon for Pokemon Sword and Shield at the most. Not going to be no more than that. And this hashtag bring back the national Dex is, I'm not going to lie, it's probably gotten so big, it's probably been trending on Twitter for the past couple of days already. I don't know why the hell I'm coughing for. Well, hopefully I don't have to do a two-parter on this, because I kind of got to keep it down, because one of my roommates, they got to go to work in another 2 hours, and I'm napping right now before you get to work. You know, got to get your energy up, you know, need your sleep before you work. And how that is, because I'm still tired, even though I took like a 3-hour nap before I started doing these videos. You could hear my voice, I've been coughing a few times, but yeah, it goes on to say, on the subreddit, there was like a big voting thing that was going on, and people actually did this voting thing about, and that was my phone that went off. I don't know why I did that. They actually did this voting booth thing in the subreddits about seeing which Pokemon they want the most, and only 4 of them, none of them voted for them at all. It was complete zero, and that was the Pokemon that are Silcoon, not Electros, I think it's Electric, the one that's in black and white, 1 and 2. That little eel thing that was like a snake, which should have been a water type, but it ended up being an electric type. And then I forgot the 3rd and 4th. Oh, Electrike too. The little, like, you know, the little electric dog Pokemon from Ruby Sapphire Emerald, and then the Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, that one. And then the last one, Gothita. I'm surprised Gothita didn't get any votes. I mean, it's a cute, adorable little baby Pokemon. You know, it's pretty much like what Generation 5's what Ralts, Kirlia, and Gardevoir was, except it looks more like a goth emo Zenster version of that, which it evolves in I remember it's Gothorita and then Gothitelle after that, which I really don't know why I didn't get any votes. That's weird. At least I know there's some girls out there that probably would have seen as cute and adorable as fuck. I mean, the only closest memory I have with Gothita is that I remember I had like a rare reverse holo of it one time back in 2011, 2012 when I started getting back into TCG again. That's when I was still doing my TCG openings. If any people remember, if you've been around long enough on my channel, you remember I used to do those a couple times until about in 2016, barely 3 years ago. Because that hobby is extremely expensive, man. Unless you're getting sponsorships or advertisements for a certain company that they give you TCG for free all the time, and you probably do it as a living. I can't. I mean, I'll still buy TCG occasionally. These days, I usually just open them up off camera. I've only got maybe about 5 or 6 GX full arts, and like 1 or 2 GXs. And none of them is not really the ones that I wanted. It kind of sucks. I never got a rainbow rare though, which sucks, because I know those are the secret rares. You got to open at least 1,000 freaking TCG packs before you even get that one. So I still do open TCG packs. I just don't do it really on camera anymore because it's a very expensive hobby. And sometimes I want to get that real life experience of me enjoying it myself, even though you guys would probably like seeing that, but probably wouldn't care anymore. Anyways, so it says over 52,000 people voted for their favorite Pokemon and 4 didn't receive votes. I'm not sure who's the person that created this one, but shout out to them. Oh, and I got some like little bit of SpiderMan PS4 news for the PlayStation VR, which is going to be kick fucking ass, because I know next week, July 2nd, bet your ass I'm definitely watching SpiderMan, I think it's Spider-Man 2, like Far From Home. I know Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be, I think his name's Mysterio. I remember in the PS1 game, I was able to kick his ass and shit a few times. I like the voice actor who did the voice, so I'm very, very hyped for that movie. And I'm probably going to watch The Lion King in about 2 more weeks after that movie comes out, because, you know, it's nostalgia like that. I know it came out when I was like 4 or 5 years old, but I didn't watch it until I was about 7, so it was like the mid-late 90s. I don't know. I'm getting off track. If you guys are here to listen to Pokemon Spider-Man news, I'm giving it to you. So it says, since E3 2019, Pokemon community has been working hard to convince Game Freak that their decisions are to scrap the national decks. Their decision to scrap the national decks in Pokemon Sword and Shield is not the right way to go. One popular phrase is that it came out of this, every Pokemon is someone's favorite Pokemon, unquote. Excuse me. Let's move on. Which means that there will be people who will be disappointed when their favorite Pokemon couldn't be transferred into Sword and Shield. To prove this phase was true, the Pokemon subreddit held a survey asking Pokemon fans to vote for their favorite Pokemon. Over 52,000 responses were received. Here are the top 10 most popular Pokemon, so not really a big deal here. A lot of these are very huge fan favorites, so Charizard, Gengar, Arcanine, Bulbasaur, Blaziken, Umbreon, Lucario, Gardevoir, Eevee, and Dragonite. And out of any of these Pokemon, none of them are really my top 10 favorites, except for maybe 2, which would be like probably Bulbasaur and Umbreon, because I love the fuck out of Umbreon. I love Bulbasaur's evolution. It's the whole reason I even got into Pokemon almost 21, 22 years ago now. Depends if you live in Japan or the United States. Probably here 21 years ago. Lucario, I was never really crazy about Riolu and Lucario that much, even though it was a steel fighting type when it evolved, but I really, really love Lucario when he Mega Evolved. Mega Lucario in the shiny form, on top of that, beautiful. I love it. And Gardevoir, I can see, yeah, that one really doesn't need an explanation because I'm trying to keep it kid friendly. I want to talk about no Rule 34 hentai porn shit, so yeah, I'll leave that to your imagination. You know why Gardevoir is famous by this point. Same with Lopunny and Metacham and a bunch of humanoid Rule 34 over-sexualized looking Pokemon. Of course, in the games and the anime, it doesn't look like that, but you know, it's the internet. They come up with a lot of shit quick. And of course, Eevee. Eevee definitely needs no explanation because it's Eevee. It's almost as big as Pikachu, especially last year with the Let's Go Pikachu Eevee games that came out. And Dragonite. Dragonite wasn't really my favorite dragon type. I like a lot of other dragon types better than that. And Dratini and Dragonite, they were alright, but they weren't the best. So it goes on to say, unfortunately, 4 out of the 800 Pokemon or so weren't so popular and received 0 votes. Oh, Silcoon, Dictito. Oh, it was Yungoos. That's who it was. I didn't like Yungoos or the other one that much either. Second one it evolves into, I think it was Gumshoos. Yeah, I didn't like that one much. So it says their evolutions did receive at least 1 vote, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, okay, so Gumshoos got 4. Out of the most, Electros got 49 in this one. Oh, Gothorita got 5 and Gothitelle got 16. Okay, cool. Okay, so it says if you are interested, you can view the full results below. I'm not going to read every single one of these things. And there are some of them that got about 100,000. I think Volcarona got 101,000, which is really cool. Who else? I did read some of this shit. I'm surprised Aura didn't get 90 or 120,000. That's so weird. Honestly, it is. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I guess there really shouldn't be nobody surprised that Charizard's #1 on here. And Gengar and all these other ones that I read before. I'm really, really shocked that Tyranitar and other legendaries and pseudo-legendaries ended up being way less than, like, look at Rayquaza, 316,000? That should have been way more than that. And Mew. Why is Mew in the middle? He should be way on top. Who else? Togekiss, Hydreigon, that's another fan favorite there. Venusaur, it sucks he is only 127,000 because that's my boy right there. I love him. And my Jirachi. That should be way past 123,000. And that's just kind of weird. Happer got 111,000? Wow. Probably a lot of Gen 1ers that probably like that one. And Torchic, 105,000. Who else got one that should have been way in the top? Latios and Latios. Wow, 97,000. Okay. Bidoof, Zora, Mischievous. Oh, Mischievous. No, that's my baby, Miss Magius. I love those ghost types so much. Tyrantrum, Mr. Mime, Charmeleon, Vileplume. Oh no, Latios got less than Latios. That's weird. And Mamoswine got 69. That's crazy. 69,000. Who else is on here? That should be over like 100,000+, like a million maybe. Entei. Oh, Entei. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. And Cineroar 58,000, I'm surprised about that because that's another fan favorite. I never liked him that much though. But I did like the shiny version of him a lot though. 56,000, wow. I thought he would be like 600-700 plus thousand. That's really shocking there. Oh well, so man, that's all I gotta read. You guys can read the rest of that giant ass list on your own because I'm not gonna have enough time to go through the whole thing. For all my Marvel comic fans out there, and of course my PS4 fans too, another Spider-Man PSVR experience releases this week to coincidence with Far From Home. This comes from Liam Kraut, so shout out to him, giving credit where credit is due. Almost screwed that up. So this one's a pretty short article here. So it says Spider-Man Far From Home doesn't hit cinemas until the very beginning of July, but the new PSVR, PlayStation VR for short, coming later this week, will give you the chance. So chance to don the Spidey suit early. I thought I said don't instead of the don. It's like some mafia shit or what? I don't know. Move on. Let's go. The release sounds like a lot like an experience that released alongside Spider-Man Homecoming, a short but sweet swing across Queens as Peter Parker himself. Excuse me. There will be 4 different suits to pick between, a dangerous enemy to deal with once the headset is firmly in place. It says, quote, in breathtaking virtual reality, you'll find that they will have a chance to scale and swing from the highest towers in Manhattan, unquote. We assume that this release will once again be free of charge. Will you be putting on the suit to hype yourself up for Far From Home? Avoid Aunt May in the comments below. Oh, it's funny. Alright, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Like I said before at the beginning of this video, I'm hyped as freaking hell for this movie. I have been, because one of my top 20 at least favorite actors, Jake Gyllenhaal, is going to be in this movie. And I feel like he's always been a really underrated actor. I don't know why, but he deserves a lot more movies. I think it's like the first superhero, supervillain movie he ever gets into. So this is a real big difference for him. Okay. I mean, his other movies are really good. A lot of them are super emotionally, like, overwhelmingly, like, dramatic. It kind of pulls at your heartstrings. That's kind of what some of his movies do for me. I mean, I'm not a really emotional person, but he's one of the few people that are really cool as fuck when he does his acting as a really hardcore emotional ass actor, and he's cool as fuck. Other than that, that's all I gotta say for now, and I'm done here. Oh, and one last other thing. Oh my god, I cannot wait when this ever comes out for the PS5, either at the end of next year or in 2021, the year after. Day one, I'm getting it at launch. I'll guarantee you that, friends. And that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, as always, Otakus, Nikki, Kimonos out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. A day, a good night, wherever you're in the world out there. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel, including articles, reviews of video game industry news, anime, manga news, internet news, and an episode of the video. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Late and goodbye. I'll see all you people on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going. I'm out. Oh yeah, and I know that whole BET award thing was going on. A lot of it just felt like, oh, Black Lives Matter shit. Just fucking hell, man. That thing is just as bad as MTV Awards, except it's mainly with African Americans. No offense to black people, but sometimes you people are very hypocritical as fuck when it comes to law enforcement and police and all that. You love them 1 second, but then you hate them the next. But then again, I'm not a real fan of the cops either, but it is what it is. Peace.